Welcome in to the Game 2 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Dodgers up 1-0. I'm Colgan Herschel with my partner Declan Lynch. Declan, what are we looking forward to here tonight?
It's looking like a strong pitching matchup. Carlos Rodon versus Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Uh, Rodon's 1-1, got the lower ERA in the playoffs so far. Both have 3 appearances, but it's looking like it's going to be a strong start from both of them.
Looking like that indeed. We saw the walk-off from Freeman in Game 1, got the grand slam in the bottom of the 10th to send this Dodgers stadium into a frenzy. So the Dodgers will be looking for a lot of that here tonight in this one. So first pitch will be getting underway here shortly as we take a look at Freddie Freeman once again. Hit that amazing grand slam. Yankees fans were not very happy, as rightfully so, as their team went down 1-0. Declan, I know you're from Philadelphia. Your team got eliminated earlier in the playoffs, but what are these two teams looking to do?
I mean, it's been a while for the Yankees. They haven't won a World Series since '09. Dodgers a little more recent, 2020. So it's big for both of them, but I think I think the Yankees hope for it to be a little bit of a turnaround in their ball club. So we'll see what happens.
We saw Kirk Gibson back in 1988 with a very similar walk-off home run as Freeman. As first pitch is getting underway here in just a moment. Second baseman Gleyber Torres first up for the Yankees, and it's a ball low and away, and we are underway. First pitch, 5:15 p.m., October 26, 2024. 13 hits this season for Gleyber Torres in the postseason. That one's fouled away. 1-1 the count. So it's going to be an interesting game to see if the Yankees can come back into this one and get something on the board. Yamamoto steps up, fires a curveball in there. 81 miles an hour. That's a strike on the inside. Some nice curve to that one. Started farther outside. Torres turned away from it. Yamamoto thought he was stupid for doing that one. 1-2 count. Torres looking to get the Yankees starting off right here. Yamamoto looking to do the same for the Dodgers. That one's away. Another curveball, 78 miles an hour. That will be strike 2. Another good curveball. Yamamoto looking to use that a lot here tonight. So here's the 5th pitch of the at-bat here in the top of the first. That one's also going to be a ball. 98 miles an hour from Yamamoto. So Torres working full count. 310 batting average on the season for Gleyber Torres. Up next will be Juan Soto, the right fielder. His birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to him. And that one's high, fastball. So Torres works the walk, coming back from 1-2 down in the count. And the Yankees will start with a man on first here in the top of the first. So Soto will come up next for the Yankees. He's currently on a 21-game postseason on-base streak, so he's going to look to extend that for the Yankees. As Yamamoto winds up in the count, he'll throw that one right down the middle and will get by Soto. That one was a lot more heat than what we saw in that first at-bat. That one's curveball low, 76 miles an hour. In the 2024 season, Juan Soto had a .288 average, had 41 home runs with his first season with the Yankees. He's going to look to get some more money in the offseason from them. Another curveball low. That'll be 2-1. My partner Declan is giving me a little bit of a glare for the postseason money. Why do you think he shouldn't be given as much?
Oh, that's not why. I'm just saying it's looking like he's not going to end up with the Yankees in the offseason.
All right.
See what happens.
What team do you think he's going to go to?
I know the Phillies are pursuing him pretty heavily. I believe the Mets are also pursuing him. So we'll see. I mean, I think it really just depends where he wants to be.
All right. Last season we saw the talk with Shohei Ohtani where he would end up. Obviously, he landed on these LA Dodgers. I know that my Chicago Cubs were in the talks to get him, but he wound up here in Los Angeles. This will be still 2-2 count. Soto fouls that one to the right side. Still Torres on first. As we see the beautiful skyline of Los Angeles, one of the most amazing in all of America and the world. Packed stadium in Dodger Stadium, looking for their first World Series since the COVID year 2020. So that one will be low as well. So another full count for Yamamoto. Soto looking to get back on base once again to follow up his teammate Gleyber Torres with Aaron Judge standing tall as always in the on-deck circle. See a 3-2 count. And it's hit down to the second base. The shortstop, he'll throw across. He'll make the play. That was Rojas over to Freeman. So it'll be the first out. Torres advanced to second. And so it'll be runners on second. One out here in the top of the first. It'll be Aaron Judge due up to get his team one of their first runs of the game. In his 2024 campaign, he had 58 home runs, almost hit that 60 mark for the second straight season. So the first pitch is high, fastball, which will be a ball on that one. So 1-0 count in the postseason so far. In the 10 games that Judge has played, he's got 36 at-bats, only 2 home runs. Somewhat known so far in this postseason for his lack of hitting ability, unlike what he has in the regular season. Strikeout rate is up 11% from the regular season. So if the Yankees want to have any shot at winning this World Series, they're going to need him to keep going. So the third pitch of this at-bat is away. He did not go on the check swing. It's 2-1 count. Runners on second. Still nothing in the top of the first. Judge standing at 6'6", wearing his height upside down on the back of his jersey, the double nines. He swings right through that slider that's low from Yamamoto. So another 2-2 count. Every count so far has been to 2-2. Every count so far as well has been 3-2. So that one had some nice curve, nice slide on it. Judge will take time as he regroups himself after that swing. Needing to get something going. It's currently 2 for 11 in the postseason with runners on. So 2 for 17, with 7 strikeouts.
Looking to improve a little bit on last night. He was 1 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Only hit came in the 7th with 2 outs. Didn't really do anything. I'm sure he's hoping to do a little bit better tonight.
He'll take a ball. So once again, for the third straight at-bat to start this game, it will be a 3-2 count. You've got to imagine if you're on the Dodgers side of things, you would not like to see Yamamoto with 18 pitches with only 1 out with the third batter up. Judge will foul that one away. So we'll have the 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Postseason average for Judge is a 1.67, which is not at all what you are looking for. So the Yankee fans really looking to have some success from Aaron Judge. Stanton waiting in the batter's box, in the on-deck circle, as Judge swings over that one. And he'll give Yamamoto his first strikeout of the game. Yamamoto looking at his catcher, needing to be a little bit more calmer here in this one, but he gets his first strikeout. And it's 2 outs for the Yankees in the top of the first. Torres on second with Stanton coming up.
Stanton looking to stay hot tonight. Coming into this game with four straight games with an RBI. Last night with his huge 2-run homer, put the Yankees on top in the middle of the game. Didn't quite work out for the team, but see what they can do tonight.
His postseason average is up as he fouls that one high. That one's going to go drop right in front of Freeman, and he'll catch that one. So the third out of the inning gives Yamamoto the scoreless inning after pitching more than he probably would have liked to, as we'll head to a break before the bottom of the first. As we return from break, it'll be the Dodgers looking to respond to their somewhat productive first top half of the inning. Saw Yamamoto throw probably more pitches than he would like to see, but on the mound for the Yankees today, it'll be Carlos Rodon, who's currently 1-1 through his first 3 starts of the postseason, a 4.40 ERA in 14 1/3 innings pitched so far. And up first for the Dodgers will be, of course, Shohei Ohtani, who will take a ball outside to start the day for the Dodgers. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani, one of the most marketable people in all of baseball. Pretty much eyes on him every time, as he'll hit on the second pitch and he'll pop it into center field where Stanton waits under it, or Judge, and he'll catch that one. So through his first 2 pitches of the game, Rodon already earning his first out. He's been very solid in this postseason. So next up for the Dodgers will be Mookie Betts. Betts on the season so far. He's pretty solid in the postseason right now in his 5th season with the Dodgers, sporting a .255 average. The 4.17 slugging percentage. So he'll take the second pitch. It'll be 1-1 the count here in the bottom of the first. 1 out, gone already for the Dodgers in this tied ball game. That's just a blooper outside. So 2-1 the count for the Dodgers. As Rodon looks on, Betts awaiting the fourth pitch of the at-bat. So he'll swing on that one, foul. So that'll make the count 2-2.
Betts looking to bounce back after last night. He had a sac fly. It was about all he did last night, though. Went 0 for 3 again with that one RBI. He did score 1 run.
As Hill hit that one into the outfield where Soto will grab it. So Betts getting the Dodgers started off right here in the first inning, the first hit of the ball game. So he caught that one and blooped it over the second baseman's head. And that will give the Dodgers some momentum here in the first inning. So we'll see Teoscar Hernandez, the left fielder, batting third tonight. He'll pop up the first pitch. Rizzo going back in foul territory, but it will drop right in front of Soto and Rizzo. So the Yankees not able to get to that one. Hernandez, 205 average so far in the postseason. So he got away with one there. Rizzo was tracking back for it in foul territory, but couldn't make the catch. In the regular season, Teoscar Hernandez had 33 home runs, 272 batting average. Last night, he had 1 hit in the win on his 4 at-bats. No strikeouts last night, so he's been swinging the bat well. The third pitch of the at-bat is low. 2-1 the count. Rodon looking to get back to that 2-pitch at-bat that he had against Ohtani, one of the premier hitters in baseball. Hernandez awaiting the fourth pitch. So he'll swing on it. And that one is also popped up, this time to Soto. He'll make the catch, throw the ball back into the infield. So 2 outs now, which brings up this man, Freddie Freeman, with the grand slam last night, which sent Dodger Stadium bananas, as all the fans showing Freeman their support and their love after what he did last night.
Freeman's grand slam last night was the first grand slam in postseason or in World Series history. So it's a big moment for the Dodgers and a big moment for the baseball world.
So first pitch was fouled away. As my partner Declan Lynch just mentioned, the first walk-off grand slam for Freeman. So he's probably got all of the momentum in the world heading into this one. Last night added a second hit to the grand slam. As he'll hit on that one, players lost it in the lights. Rizzo coming into it, and he'll grab it. So third out for the Yankees. Getting out of that one pretty quickly. As we'll head to another break. Still 0-0, top of the second. We are back for the top of the second, still 0-0. Jazz Chisholm up for the Yankees. He'll take the first ball. He'll shake his head at that one to start his day off with a 1-0 count. He'll take that strike low and away off the curve from Yamamoto. In that first inning, Yamamoto threw 21 pitches, so a little bit more than he would like to do. He'll run Chisholm inside. 2-1 count for Chisholm. Came over from the Marlins. Yamamoto will throw that one in. It'll be dropped in front of Yamamoto. He'll throw Chisholm out at first. So a little bit of a quicker start for Yamamoto in this second inning, getting the first batter out on the first 4 pitches. So he got that one right to Freeman in time. So next up for the Yankees will be the former Chicago Cub, Anthony Rizzo, who obviously won the first World Series for the Cubs in 108 years back in 2016. He'll look to give the Yankees their first World Series in quite some time. It's the second pitch. He'll be a little bit late on that one. Be 1-1 the count here in the top of the second. So far on the season for Rizzo, he's got a .389 batting average, so he's been dominant in that one. That one gets away from Yamamoto, so 2-1 the count here in the top of the second. He waits the 4th pitch of the at-bat. That one's also high. Rizzo working a 3-1 count. Got 8 home runs in the regular season. Nothing in that category so far. So Volpe watches on from the batter's circle. And he'll work a 4-pitch walk or 5-pitch walk. So another walk gives the Yankees their first runner of the inning. As Yamamoto getting off to a bit of a shaky start to start this one off. He hasn't looked as dominant as he has shown in the season. So Anthony Volpe will step into the batter's box for the Yankees. So he'll watch ball 1 float by him. Volpe on the seasons in the postseason. He's got 9 hits in 33 at-bats. He had no hits last night in the loss. As that curveball will fall just on the inside corner. So 1-1 the count for Volpe, the .273 average with no homers so far in the postseason. So wait for the 3rd pitch. He'll swing on it. It'll be hit over to the center fielder in the outfield. Edman will make the catch after changing directions. He'll give a bit of a smile. So the second out for the Yankees in this one. That one kind of curved on it. Edman wasn't looking for it to come back, but he still made the catch. So it'll be Wells coming up now for the Yankees. Looking to get something going. They've had some balls hit the bat, but haven't been able to do much with it. So that he'll watch the first strike of his at-bat.
Wells also looking to improve on last night, going 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. See what he's capable of tonight.
The 105 postseason average. He'll hit that one to second baseman. He'll just rainbow that one right to Freeman. So Wells will hit the dugout, and we'll head to the top or the bottom of the 3rd. Yamamoto getting out of that one. Bottom of the second, up next. Back for the bottom of the second. Still 0-0 in Game 2 of the World Series between the Dodgers and the Yankees. Up next, batting will be Tommy Edman, the center fielder. So far in this postseason, he's batting .354, so he's been wildly good for the Dodgers. He's got 17 hits, which leads the Dodgers in that category. He watches the first two pitches go away. So it'll be 2-0 count for Tommy Edman. He has been just elite. Only one home run so far in the postseason. As he swings on that one high into left field, ranging back for it. That one is out of here. Tommy Edman, his second home run of the postseason, as he'll give the Dodgers the first lead of the ball game. The solo shot for the center fielder. That one landed right over the left field wall. Verdugo was ranging back, but just couldn't get there, as Rodon looks on in disbelief off of that Edman shot, as Kike Hernandez will step up for the Dodgers. So he'll watch the first one go right by him. Probably an anger pitch for Rodon. But Edman continuing his hot start, as Hernandez hits that one, a shot to Chisholm, who grabs it. So a nice snag there for Jazz Chisholm at third base. So we'll take a look at another angle of that Edman moonshot. Just landed to the right of the foul pole, 4 rows back. Rodon not happy with that one. Freeman and everyone else standing up in the dugout. So next up for the Dodgers, it'll be Max Muncy. He has a 2.2 average so far in the postseason as he'll watch the second pitch of the at-bat low and away, so it'll be 1-1 the count.
Muncy also looking to bounce back. It's been hitless for his last 3 starts. I'm sure he's looking to change that. Starting it off 0 for 8.
Yeah, obviously nothing last night. He's got 8 hits so far in the postseason. So the fourth pitch will be high. A lot of 2s on the scoreboard. Bottom of the second inning, 22 pitches for Rodon. 2-2-2 average for Muncy. 2-2 the count. 1-0 Dodgers. That one will be low and away once again on the slider. So another full count in the bottom of the second. Edman was looking to continue his streak, and he did. As Muncy will swing over that one. It'll be the first strikeout for Rodon. Second out of the inning for the Dodgers. As Will Smith will come up to bat. Fourth for the Dodgers in the 8 hole. 24 pitches already for Rodon. Steady pace for him. Smith will watch that one go by him. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1 the count. Start off Smith has a 1.46 average, 7 RBIs here in the postseason. So he'll foul that one back into the screen. So he'll get behind 0-2 with Miguel Rojas hoping to get an at-bat here in the bottom of the second. Rodon looking to stop that from happening. Smith will await the third pitch of the at-bat. That one's way high. So it'll be 1-2 count. Rodon got that one, away from Rodon a little bit as he stares back at the baseball. Didn't want to throw it away, though. So another one gets high and away from Rodon. Like a little bit of slippage from him in that one. So another 2-2 count. Will Smith with the 1.46 average in the postseason. So he'll swing on the outside changeup. He'll foul that one away. Count still 2-2. Dodgers lead 1-0 in both this ball game and the series. Rodon with another pitch and another foul ball that goes behind them. Another 2-2 count. Will Smith battling here after falling behind 0-2. Dodgers have worked some solid at-bats to start this one off. Once again, a packed out Dodger Stadium. That ball dribbled back to the pitcher. He'll try and make the play. Did he get it? He did. What a play by Carlos Rodon to get Will Smith out at first. But it still was not a scoreless inning as Tommy Edman crushed a ball into left field to hit a home run as the Dodgers go up 1-0 as we head to the top of the third. We are back here in the top of the third inning. Dodgers lead 1-0 in Game 2 of the World Series. Starting up for the Yankees will be Alex Verdugo, the center fielder for the Yankees. Been decent so far in the postseason. 7 hits, 35 at-bats for the Yanks. As he'll foul the second pitch to the left side of the field, so it'll be an 0-2 count for Verdugo. So far in the postseason, he's got a 2.72 average. No homers yet. As he'll hit that one into the gap of the two fielders, but it'll be Teoscar Hernandez who comes down with that one. So the first out of the inning will go against Alex Verdugo, as the left fielder makes the catch, which will reset this order for the Yankees, bringing Gleyber Torres, who worked a walk back in the first inning last night. For Torres, he had 2 hits, 1 double. As he'll watch that one. Looked close on the line, but it'll be scored a ball. So Torres looking to continue his start, as that one will fall for a strike. Just on the low outside corner. So 1-1 for Gleyber. Yamamoto already on his 41st pitch. Gleyber Torres will hit that by the pitcher, but the second baseman will pick it up and throw it over to Freeman, who will make the catch. So the first 2 outs coming quite rapidly for the Yankees, as Juan Soto will come back up in this one. Soto grounded out to the shortstop in his first at-bat in this one. Yamamoto throws that one high outside. 1-0 the count for Juan Soto. Ranks 4th in home runs in the regular season. He'll show bunt, pull away, still a strike on the splitter. 1-1 the count. Soto not very happy with the call from the umpire. So he'll say what he needs to say and get back into it. So he'll look to second. Another strike on the check swing. Soto visibly upset. Looked pretty fair that he went around on that splitter. So 1-2 count for Juan Soto. Dodgers fans getting on their feet, showing support for their pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, on his 45th pitch. That one will be way outside, as Soto will shuffle towards the pitcher. 2-2 the count. So he'll adjust, settle back in. The pitch will be hit along the right field foul line, but that one will go foul. So we'll redo that one. 36 games in the postseason in his career. He's got 10 home runs. He's 8-1 in series. So Soto knows how to win, and hopefully the Yankees will continue with that one, as he'll crush that one high over the right field wall. That one will go out of here. Juan Soto matching Tommy Edman with the solo shot. His 4th home run of the postseason. That one looked like it was going to go foul, came back fair, as the Yankees will tie it up here in the top of the third. Soto with another home run in this postseason. His birthday yesterday. It'll be a nice belated birthday gift from Yamamoto as Soto flips his bat into oblivion. That thing was crushed high into the air. Looked like it might go foul, but came back and landed into the bullpen. So the Yankees are now tied at this one, 1-1 in the top of the third. Aaron Judge will take the first pitch for a ball. He struck out in his first at-bat of this game. He'll swing over that one. 1-1 the count. So with Judge's recent struggles in the postseason, Declan, what do you think about calling Aaron Judge maybe a little bit of a not clutch hitter?
I think it depends. As we saw in the regular season, he demolished every team that he played, batting .322, had 180 hits and 559 at bats. I think that it's unfair to call him not clutch. I mean, he's certainly had his moments, just not producing at the moment. I think he's still got enough of a chance to turn around this World Series.
Still without one of those rings as he hits that one into right field. Betts tracks on it. He'll make the catch. So it'll be the third out. So we head to the bottom of the third inning after the Soto moonshot, which gave the Yankees the tie game. 1-1. Game 2, World Series. And we are back for the bottom of the third inning. 1-1 the score. Dodgers lead 1-0 in the World Series. So we take a look at head coach, manager for the Dodgers. As he's currently, Dave Roberts is sporting an 8-1 8-1 record. So we'll see if the Yankees can continue his spree.
Miguel Rojas up to bat right now. This is his first game back since October 8th. We'll see if he can pick up where he left off, going 1 for 1 in his last game.
Hitting .250 on the postseason. Definitely need to have some good hitting here if he wants his team to come out on top, as he'll foul that one back away. So still 1-2 count. The fourth pitch of the at-bat. 35th pitch for Carlos Rodon here in the bottom of the third inning. Rojas 6 home runs in the regular season. So he'll swing on that one. That one will be popped into center field. But it'll be Juan Soto who makes the grab. So Rojas on his first pitch, first at bat, back from injury, will fly out. We'll bring up Shohei Ohtani once again, as the Dodger fans get mildly loud. Nobody's standing up quite yet, but if he hits this one hard, I think a few of their butts will come out of the seat. So he'll watch the first pitch, slider away, 1-0 count. As it's been touched on so many times by the media, by everybody, is the first player in MLB history to go 50-50 with 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases. So it just shows his pure dominance. Ohtani and Judge, the top players for these two teams, looking to add a ring and a trophy to their cabinet. As Ohtani will take a strike away, 1-2 count. Ohtani falling behind here in the bottom of the third. Still a tied ball game after the home runs from Edman and Soto in the top of the third inning, both solo shots. And Ohtani will swing way over that one. Rodon fooled him with that. So second strikeout of the game will go against Shohei Ohtani. That one slid way out there. So 2 quick outs here in the third inning for Rodon. Looking to bounce back after the second inning. One of the less, not as good hits or swings that we've seen Ohtani take in his career. So he'll go back and reflect on that one in the dugout. Mookie Betts will come back up. He had the single back in the first inning. He's looking to get another 2-out rally going for the Dodgers. The 1-1 count. 4 home runs for him so far in the postseason. Rodon looking to keep it at that number, not let it get any higher. So another ball will go outside. So 2-1 count. And this one so far in the 43 pitches that Rodon has thrown, we've seen a lot of balls get away from him. But when he really settles it down and really gets it toned and really well precisioned, he's been really good. That one will fall to a 3-1. But, with the pitches that we've seen him throw, some of them have really gotten away from him in the first 45 pitches. The 45th will be thrown, and Boots will slam that one into left field. So they'll pick it up. Verdugo will throw it back in. So Betts, his second single of the game, will put him back on first for the second straight inning. That one was crushed past Jazz Chisholm. As Teoscar Hernandez will come back up. He flew out to Soto back in the first inning. He's got 2 home runs on the postseason so far. Looking to extend this Dodger lead in the bottom of the third. 1-1 the score. The pickoff attempt by Rodon won't get Betts at first. So we'll reset. Rodon looking to calm himself down probably just a little bit after giving up that hit. Taking a couple breaths. Shaking his head. Betts sporting a smile after that pickoff attempt at first. Gain a couple steps. Rodon will throw that one high. So he's had multiple pitches go high in the zone. Hasn't really been able to control that fastball too well tonight. Maybe a little bit game 2 nerves getting to Rodon. The second pitch will be crushed high into the air. Hernandez pimp job as the fans celebrate with the ball in the crowd. The third home run of this game and the third home run of the postseason for Teoscar Hernandez is a 2-run shot, which gives the Dodgers a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the third. That one was crushed and Teoscar knew it.
The home run king showing us exactly why he earned that title.
That one was left a little bit too middle of the plate. Hernandez knew exactly where that one was going. After it hit his bat, the next thing it touched was one of the Dodgers fans in the hat. So 3-1 now as Freddie Freeman will step back up. He flew out in his first at-bat in this game, obviously with the home run, the grand slam, the first walk-off grand slam in MLB World Series history. So Freeman adding himself to the record books, and he'll look to continue his success into this one. Following up the 2-run shot from Hernandez, as he'll hit that one high and foul. 1-2 the count. 50 pitches thrown already for Rodon in the bottom of the third inning with 2 outs. 1 home run for Freeman. 4 runs on the board. All became so from home runs, as we've already seen 3 of them in the bottom of the third inning. So when the ball is popped, it ends up in the seats. Freeman will look to do exactly that. Rodon with the pitch, and it will go low and away on the slider. Full count for Freeman. Bottom third, 1-3 in favor of the Dodgers as they lead the series 1-0. As Freeman will hit that one, and that one will fly out of here. Another home run for the Dodgers. Their third of this one, second straight. Freeman with his second home run of the postseason. Back-to-back shots for the Dodgers as they'll extend their lead to 4-1 here in the bottom of the third. My goodness, we have seen 4 home runs already hit in this one. 3 coming off of Dodgers bats. Teoscar will celebrate that with his teammates. And Freeman, in back-to-back nights, sends a ball into the stands. So he's been gifting his supporters a lot of souvenirs. As heading into last night's game, he had no home runs. And he's got 2 in back-to-back games. Oh, baby, we have a ball game. The Yankees will look to get this inning wrapped up. As we look over at the Cosm in Los Angeles, with an unprecedented style of displaying the game with the full wall-to-wall screen, is now Tommy Edman, who hit the home run in the bottom of the second, will come back up. He'll swing over the first pitch, be 0-1 count. He'll look to keep things going after the back-to-back home runs. He'll swing over another changeup, so he'll fall behind 0-2. It's the second time that the Dodgers have hit back-to-back home runs in the World Series. Last time that happened was 1981. Game 5 of the World Series. So, a lot of history being made in this World Series as Edman will hit that one into left field. That one will drop. He'll round first and get to second as Judge collects the ball. Edman starting his night off 2 for 2. So he'll celebrate a double. So the Dodgers are really taking advantage of Carlos Rodon. So we'll see if head coach Aaron Boone will look to make a switch out on the mound. So all of the momentum in favor of the Dodgers. So Edman celebrates on second, swinging his arms back and forth. He'll admire the crowd that he has. The Yankees are looking to just get Rodon out of this inning, so they'll stick with him after giving up 4 straight hits, 2 of which home runs. Kike Hernandez steps into the batter's box. He grounded out on his first at-bat of the game. So the Dodgers really picking up momentum, trying to take a 2-0 lead in the series. Hernandez will take that one. 1-1 the count. Edman standing at second. Bottom third. 1-1 the count. Hernandez stepping out of the box. There'll be a conference out on the mound. Edman stole second. Stole third. As my partner Declan corrects me on that. So now runner at third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. As the Yankees will warm up. Cousins in the bullpen. He'll almost certainly make his start in this one in the next inning. 4-1 your score.
Jake Cousins last night became the first Penn Quaker to play in a World Series game since 1912.
As Hernandez hits that one into left field, but it will be caught by Verdugo. So 5 straight hard hit balls for the Dodgers as they took a 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the third, sending Dodger Stadium into pandemonium. We'll head to a break. Back now for the top of the fourth inning. Dodgers lead 4-1 in Game 2 of the World Series. 3 home runs so far for the Dodgers, 2 coming in the bottom of the third inning. So the Yankees will look to get back in this one. Stanton up first. He lined out in the second inning. He takes ball 1 and ball 2. 2-0 the count here in the top of the fourth. He's got 17 career home runs in the postseason, which is 4th in Yankees history. He'll swing on that one. It'll drop to Muncy, who will throw over to Freeman. He'll make the play. So 1 out in the fourth inning for the Yankees, which will send Chisholm up to the plate. Chisholm in the second inning. Lined out. It's Yamamoto. Step up and throw for the first pitch of the at-bat. Yeah, Chisholm looked to get on that one, but couldn't. Yamamoto blew it by him for strike 1. Batting .175 in the postseason with 1 home run for the Yankees. So he'll hit that one back into the catcher. It'll drop right in front of Yamamoto, but it will be scored foul. So down 0-2 in the count is Chisholm. Sporting looks like a silver bat. Pretty nice. He'll hit that one right past the pitcher, but it'll land to the shortstop. He'll make the play. 2 quick outs in the top of the fourth inning. So the Dodgers gaining all of the momentum in the top of the fourth, in the bottom of the third. It'll be Anthony Rizzo. Does have a World Series. One of the few guys on this roster that does have a World Series. So he'll swing on that one foul. He worked a walk back in the second inning. Still looking for his first home run of the postseason, despite batting .389. And that home run would definitely give the Yankees some much-needed adrenaline. That one is lobbed in there. 74-mile-an-hour curveball from Yamamoto, his 60th pitch of the night. Count 1-1. Rizzo at the plate. Top of the fourth inning, 2 outs. Dodgers lead 4-1. Rizzo watches a ball go right down the middle. Can't get more center than that. So he'll fall to 1-2. Garrett Cole looking on from the dugout of the Yankees. Performed pretty well in the first game of the series. Didn't allow too many hits. Yamamoto for the fourth pitch of the at-bat, and Rizzo swings over it. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto, which will send the Dodgers back to the dugout, and will send Max Muncy up to the plate for the bottom of the fourth inning. We are back for the bottom of the fourth inning. Dodgers looking to extend their momentum after the two home run inning. Muncy fouls away the first pitch of his at-bat. And in his first at-bat, he struck out swinging. So he'll look to perform a little bit better. Rodon still on the mound for the Yankees. So Aaron Boone looking to extend some life for his pitchers in the bullpen. As Rodon will get to an 0-2 count. Muncy on the postseason batting 2-on-6 with 3 home runs. So a bit of our partner Declan, are you surprised to see Rodon still on the mound here?
I mean, not entirely. You gotta have some trust in your guys, and I think that Aaron Boone definitely has trust in him. Showing his stuff right now. He's still doing pretty well. His pitch count's getting up there, but I think that he'll still be back for a couple more innings.
63 pitches through 4 innings, or 3 1/3. As he gets Muncy swinging, as he'll get another strikeout as we see Boone walk out to the mound. So now I think we'll finally see the pitching change for Rodon.
I stand corrected.
As we were just discussing moments ago, as we'll see the Penn Quaker himself, Jake Cousins, come out into Dodger Stadium from the bullpen. So we'll take another break here so we get the pitching change. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1 out, 4-1, Dodgers lead. Back at Dodger Stadium for the bottom of the 4th inning. Jake Cousins on the mound now for the Yankees. So far in the postseason, in 3 innings pitched, he's got 3 hits allowed, a 12 ERA, but heavily inflated from last night's performance. So he only faced 3 batters, walked 1, and gave up a hit to another. So the stats don't show Cousins' performance so far in the postseason. In his limited work, so he'll face Will Smith for his first batter. He grounded out in the 2nd inning for his first at-bat. as he'll foul that one over the screen. So 1-2 now the count for Will Smith in Cousins' first batter. The bullpen for the Yankees in the first 6 games of the postseason at a .77 ERA. Shades of the early season Chicago Cubs. In the last 6 games, they've had a 6.16. So, not been too hot as of late. But Aaron Boone will hopefully look for his squad to get back to the early postseason performances. Behind Smith is Miguel Rojas, who will come up after Smith. 2-2 the count. That one will fall way into the dirt. So another full count. First one for Cousins. Dodgers fans starting to get on their feet a little bit more. That one looked like it just got away from Cousins. As Declan mentioned earlier, the Penn Quaker, first one to play in the World Series since 1912. It's Smith hits that one into center field. Judge ranging back for it, can't get it. It hits off the wall. He'll throw it into second. Can't make the play as Smith will get to second. He'll do the swing arm celebration. So facing his first batter, Cousin allows a pitch that almost left the ballpark. Smacked off the wall just under the 395 sign in center field. So a double for Smith will allow the Dodgers to continue their hot pace of play here in Game 2, following up the 2-run home run inning in the bottom of the third. So now it'll be Miguel Rojas with Smith staring at him from second. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Dodgers lead 4-1. Lead 1-0 in this World Series. Rojas, another man in the starting 9 for both of these teams that does not have a home run yet. But with the way that this game has been playing out so far, it will be a surprise if he doesn't get his first of the series and of the postseason. Is the second pitch of his at-bat will fall below the zone. So it'll be 2-0 the count. Cousins staring at Rojas from the mound. He'll throw it, and he'll have that one get away from him as well, the 94-mile-an-hour sinker. So falling behind 3-0 is Cousins. So pitching for the Yankees tonight has not been up to par. As Shohei Ohtani stares down from the batter circle as he'll come up next. Finally, Cousins finds the zone. Rojas was in auto take mode there for Cousins' 10th pitch of his outing here tonight. 3-1 the count. 4-1 the score. Bottom 4. As Cousins, the pitch outside, but it'll be a called strike. As Boone makes another call to the bullpen. Their phones better be charged because they are blowing up here tonight. The amount of notifications coming from the Yankee bullpen. Rojas awaits. He'll swing on that one. It'll go. Fall to the shortstop. He'll throw it to Rizzo. Runner advances to third. So it'll be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runner on third. Dodgers lead 4-1. It'll be the highly touted Shohei Ohtani stepping up now into the box. Aaron Boone chopping away at the gum in his mouth. Stressing out probably with the amount of pitches that his pitchers have thrown. As a weak dribbler, back to the shortstop. Once again, he'll make the throw over to first. So 0 for 3 so far for Ohtani through the first 4 innings. We'll take another break here. back for the top of the 5th inning. Dodgers lead 4-1. The 4 big players for the Dodgers, minus Shohei Ohtani, have combined for 6 hits and 8 at-bats. Gone 6 for 8 with 3 home runs. That's Betts, Hernandez, Freeman, and Edman. Up first for the Yankees is Anthony Volpe, as he'll take strike 0-1 the count on Yamamoto's 63rd pitch of his campaign in the top of the 5th inning. So the Dodgers holding a commanding 3-run lead. They'll look to shut down the Yankees to make sure that they don't get any sort of momentum. Volpe 2.65 on the postseason, still without a home run. So watch that curveball. That's 77 miles an hour go into the bottom right corner of the strike zone. So it'll be 1-2 the count. So the bullpen pitchers awaiting a call to get up and warm, as Yamamoto will throw that one low. So 2-2 the count now for Anthony Volpe, with Wells in the batter's circle waiting to come into this one. Yamamoto steps off, he'll throw it, and Volpe will swing right over that one for Yamamoto's 3rd strikeout of the evening. First out of the inning. It'll be Volpe's 2nd out of the game. Flew out in the 2nd inning, as Wells will come into this one. 1 out against the Yankees already in the inning. Wells is 0 for 1. He grounded out back in the 2nd inning. Only got the 1 home run on the season with a 103 average. So really not been too hot with the bat in his hands, but they don't really that doesn't really matter too much, because he is a catcher, and catchers, I would say, typically have their numbers a little bit lower than most positions. Maybe a little bit of an exception for your Phillies with JT Realmuto. Yamamoto steps off. He'll throw that one. Wells will swing on that one. Freeman will pick it up. Throw it to Yamamoto at first. It'll be the 2nd out of the inning for the Dodgers.
Yamamoto getting into a bit of a groove here. He's been almost untouchable since the 3rd inning.
So he's looking to pick up his 7th straight out in the top of the 5th. Hasn't given up a single base runner since the Juan Soto solo shot back in the top of the 3rd inning. So he has been pure dominance since Soto came up to bat. Verdugo now up for the Yankees. Count 1-1 through the first 2 pitches of the at-bat. Yamamoto looking to continue his streak. He'll float that one to the bottom right of the corner of the zone. Verdugo will fly out to Teoscar Hernandez near the warning track. So it'll be a 7th straight out for Yamamoto, as the Dodgers will come back up to bat. And I'll hand over play-by-play duties to my partner, Declan Lynch, when we return.
And we're back at Dodger Stadium. Mookie Betts up to bat. Jake Cousins stays in. His first pitch is a slider for a strike. Betts 2 for 2 on the day. This with 2 singles. As he watches this one high and away for a ball.
You'll see Hill warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees, as Cousins has already thrown 15 pitches.
Betts looked like he got a hold of one. Verdugo makes a nice play in left field as there's one out.
Yeah, nice hard swing there for Mookie Betts. That one looked close. Looked like it was hit a lot harder than it actually was, but it'll just be a fly out to left field.
Back up to bat, the home run king, Teoscar Hernandez. See if he can do it again.
Hit the 2-run bomb in the 3rd inning.
First pitch is in there for a strike on the outside corner. Cousins looking a bit more dominant than he was in the last inning. We'll see if he can pick up and do a little bit better this time. Pitches in the dirt, but Teoscar swings over it. It's 0-2.
For being named the home run king, that swing looked a little goofy. About, I would say, maybe a foot, maybe 2 feet away from his bat. Still swung on it, so he'll look to reset.
Cousins deals. Ball's a bit low and outside for a ball.
Yeah, Teoscar Hernandez looking to add on to that home run he hit in the 3rd inning, 2-run shot.
About the same place. Low and away, another ball. 2-2 count.
He's been a little bit more disciplined in this at-bat with that low and away slider after swinging on the first one.
Teoscar swings and he drills the ball into right field for a single.
Nice contact there for Teoscar Hernandez. Got it right over the second baseman and into the outfield for another hit. Second one of the day.
Aaron Boone comes back out, and it looks like we're going for a pitching change as Rich Hill looks to be coming in. And that'll take us to a break. And we're back with Tim Hill taking the mound to face Freddie Freeman. Tim Hill with a postseason ERA of 1.59. We'll see what he can do. First pitch is in there for a strike. Freddie Freeman swung on top of it.
Freeman quickly becoming one of the fans' favorite players here in LA after getting the walk-off grand slam last night. He'll hit that one to the shortstop where he'll make the catch. So quick out for Freeman on that one, but hitting the home run here tonight and the grand slam last night, he's quickly picking up a resume as one of the fan favorites here in Los Angeles.
Tim Hill now facing one of the Dodgers power hitters and Tommy Edman. Edman 2 for 2 on the night with a .380 batting average as that first pitch is in there for a strike.
Edman picking up the home run, the solo shot back in the second inning, which got this Dodger lead started off.
Next pitch is up and away. Count goes to 1-1. Edman on an 8-game hitting streak, batting .455 over that span of time. So count goes to 1-2. Hill deals and that pitch is outside. Count goes even at 2-2.
This Dodger team is definitely one of the more fun ones to watch in the MLB. With a lot of star-studded talent. Freeman, Ohtani, Betts, Edman, to name a few.
Absolutely. Next pitch is low and away again. Both these teams with some awesome star power. They both use their off seasons well.
Definitely one of the higher marketed World Series.
And there we go. Tommy Edman strikes out looking on a pitch right down the middle. And we are going to a break. And we're back as Soto grounds out to third to start the inning off.
First time in this one that we've seen a first pitch swing out, as that's the eighth straight out for Yamamoto, spanning back to the second inning.
Excuse me, that was Torres that just grounded out to third. Soto up to the plate. Yamamoto deals a little bit high, but he gets a call for strike one. Soto not getting the best calls behind the plate today. Still arguing with the ump.
Second time in this one that we've seen him do this, so definitely some animosity behind the plate between him and the umpire.
Jawing continues as Soto steps back into the box. Yamamoto with the kick in the deal. Soto rolls over to second base for the second out of the inning. Yamamoto with 9 straight retired, only giving up 1 hit so far in this ball game. As a big power hitter, Aaron Judge steps up to the plate, trying to change the tide of this game.
This is, in my opinion, the biggest at-bat of the game so far. The Yankees are currently coming off the rails a little bit right now, and with their best player stepping up to the plate, they really need him to get something going, especially at this pace that Yamamoto is going, getting pretty much every batter that he is facing out. This is definitely a huge at-bat for Aaron Judge.
I agree, as Yamamoto's second pitch goes to the backstop for ball 2.
First wild pitch that we've seen so far in this game. So pitchers have, while they haven't been in command completely, especially going back to the first inning, the first few innings with Rodon and Cousins, definitely haven't seen too crazy of pitches.
Yamamoto finding the zone with a 4-seam fastball down. As the count goes to 2-1. Judge 0 for 2 on the night. Really looking to change this. Still batting 158 as he fouls one off. 158 on the postseason. He's got to make a couple changes or else he's going to let his team down in this World Series.
Doesn't matter which team wins this World Series. We'll see a star get their first World Series, whether it's Judge or Ohtani.
Absolutely. Here's the payoff pitch, and Judge swings over it for the third out as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And we're back with Kike Hernandez stepping up to the plate. He drills the ball into center field right at Aaron Judge for the first out of the bottom of the sixth.
A little bit of deja vu from last inning. Another first pitch swinging, first pitch out.
As Muncy steps up to the plate, we'll see Tim Hill continue to be dominant since coming in.
Seems like some of these guys are looking to celebrate an early Halloween, trying to get through this game as quick as possible.
Yeah, it's been quite a quick game so far.
We've seen one hit in the last 2 innings so far. That one came off the bat of Teoscar Hernandez back in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yes, it did, as Muncy fouls it off. Count is now 0-2. Tim Hill showing some real control in here, being the one bright spot for the Yankees so far this game, other than that solo homer back in the 3rd inning. Another foul ball, and we'll do it again. Muncy still 0 for 2 on the night. He's batting .211 this postseason. We'll see if he can step it up a little bit tonight, as he's got 2 strikeouts. So that pitch is in there for a ball, a little bit high. Count goes to 1-2.
I think this Yankee pitching staff has really found its stride.
So that ball goes foul, but Jazz Chisholm tracks it down. And there are now 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning.
This, as I was saying, the pitching staff for the Yankees have done really well. That's just another example. That is the 7th straight out combined between these two teams. They've gotten the last 15 or 16 batters out of 17. So both pitching staff really going.
Yeah. As we were talking about Tim Hill's dominance, Aaron Boone went in to take him out. And we are going to go to a break. And we're back. As Clay Holmes steps on the mound, Will Smith at the plate. First pitch and their first strike.
As we were discussing in the break, Aaron Boone has not been hesitant to spread out the workload between his pitchers in the bullpen. Um, Despite that, they still have not been able to do anything on the other side of the ball. But hopefully his team can start to try and turn it around on the offensive side in order to somehow mount a comeback to avoid going down 0-2 heading back to New York.
Absolutely. It's not a good look when you're 4 pitchers in the 6th inning, especially when the current pitcher is generally your closer. Clay Holmes struggled a little bit here in the postseason. Looking to bounce back. His last outing, he didn't allow a run, but we'll see how he does tonight. Count is 3-1 to Will Smith, kicking the deal. It's a foul ball, and it goes full.
That one looked like it went right through his bat.
Yes,
Right
it
as he
did.
swung, somehow made contact with it and ended up on the other side of the catcher.
Yeah. Yeah, a little piece of it right there.
29-year-old from Kentucky, shares his name with so many people.
Grounded to third. Chisholm makes a play. And we are going to go to the top of the 7th. And we're back. It looks like Yamamoto is going to stay on the mound for this bottom of the 6th inning as Giancarlo Stanton comes to the plate.
Last 14 batters, or 14 of the last 15 batters, have been retired by both of these two sides. So it's been a little bit of a tale of two halves in this game. Obviously, a lot of action earlier with the 4 home runs in the first 3 innings. Now we haven't seen a hit since the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Giancarlo fouls that one off as the count goes to 1-2.
Also, Yamamoto with 10 straight outs, so he'll also continue to add to that.
As they go to the look to the bullpen, and Banda is now up and working. Yamamoto sitting at 83 pitches right now, looking to get through the 7th before Banda can come in, but we'll see how that goes. He deals, and Stanton fouls this one off. Count stays at 1-2. The Yankees still with only one hit this game, that hit being the solo home run by Juan Soto. The only offensive spark this game. Stanton looking to piece together a good at bat here. Fouls off yet another pitch. Count stays at 1-2. Regardless of the outcome of this at bat, for the Yankees, it looks like it's going to be positive, as could get Yamamoto pulled from this game. Stanton pops up to second base as Kike Hernandez makes the play.
11 straight for Yamamoto, as we will see the Dodgers look to make a change. A dominant performance, only allowing one hit through the batters that he's faced, ending it off on a hot streak, heading back to the dugout.
What'd you do? And we're back. As Yamamoto was taken out, leads way for Anthony Banda. He's been excellent this season, or this postseason, giving up 1 run and 6 hits through 6 1/3 innings. And that's over 7 games. First pitch is a ball to Jazz Chisholm.
Banda looking to find a home here in Los Angeles. He's been on 8 different teams in the last 7 years. This is his 5th team in the last 3, so it's the most games he's started back in the regular season with 48, or most games that he's played. So he's looking to settle down, maybe actually buy a home for once.
Banda gets the call there. Chisholm not happy with that. He deals, and Chisholm swings over that. Chisholm jawing with the ump, similar to Juan Soto. Calls are not going their way for the Yankees hitters tonight. Banda looking for a quick first out here. Kicks and deals. There's a ball. It evens the count up at 2-2. Chisholm has, like the rest of the Yankees offense, not been productive tonight at 0-2 with 2 groundouts. Chisholm talking again with the umpire. Looks all right.
They were looking to challenge that one. For what reason, I'm not really too sure, but they were both looking back into the dugout, back at the Yankees dugout. But no challenge was upholded.
Chisholm fouls it away. It stays at 2-2.
What do you think they would have been challenging for that? I mean, it was a ball inside in favor of the batter, and it was the batter's team that was calling the challenge.
Looked like it might have been a back foot slider. Could have hit Chisholm in the foot. I think that's what they were challenging there.
Right.
Chisholm pops it up, and Teoscar Hernandez is going to make the play in left field for the second out of the inning.
Defense continuing to ride. So we look back at some of the most dominant pitches from Yamamoto. Some against Rizzo and Judge. Slider was working really well today. As long as with his fastball, he was absolutely dominant in the 6 and a third innings that he pitched.
Banda deals. Rizzo takes strike. Start off the count at 0-1. Yamamoto looking on, hoping that he can keep the win here, make the Dodgers go to a 2-0 lead in the series. As Banda deals again, ball's in the dirt, count goes to 1-1.
You know, I don't want to do too much of a commentator's curse here, but it would be kind of as a surprise to see the Dodgers fall out of this lead, not only just because it's a 3-run lead, but they've had so much momentum in the past few innings, spanning back to the 10th from last night. So,
absolutely.
Unless a catastrophe within the dugout or on the field for the Dodgers ensues, I think that they shouldn't have too much of a task to hold on to this one.
Yeah. Count now is 1-2 as Banda's looking for the payoff pitch. Rizzo steps back in. And Banda, he kicks and he deals. Rizzo fouls that one off.
Fans getting anxious with a 1-2 count with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. So, see if that can empower Banda to get Rizzo down.
Rizzo takes another ball in the dirt. Evens the count up at 2-2.
Rizzo hitless so far, the walk back in the second inning.
Yeah, just like the rest of the Yankees offense again. I mean, they're 1 for 21 at the moment.
Yeah, Juan Soto with the home run, the only hit on the day. The rest of this team, 0 for.
Yeah, as the count goes full. Banda looking to hang on to this, get the third out. Payoff pitch. Ooh, almost hits Rizzo. Rizzo will take first. And that's the Yankees' first base runner in a while. Haven't seen much action out there.
First base runner since Rizzo back in the second inning. I mean, if you want to consider Soto a base runner, he kind of ran the bases consecutively after pimping the home run, but
yeah,
Rizzo's the first and only batter besides Torres back in the first to get on base, to stay put for an at bat. So
yeah,
Yankees have not had a lot of opportunity to get runs scored, as I would consider very good friends Freddie Freeman and Anthony Rizzo jaw it up at first base We've all seen the famous clip of Rizzo yelling down Frederick as Freddie Freeman runs from third to second while Rizzo was with the Cubs, and Freeman was with the what are now the Cleveland Guardians. So,
Freeman was actually with the Braves.
oh, was he?
Yeah.
There's my baseball knowledge coming into play. Similar colors, similar teams, but we'll see what Volpe can do here.
Fouls it away. Count goes to 1-1.
Obviously, very obvious now. You know a lot more about baseball than I do, but I think in the past few years we haven't really seen a World Series quite with this much star power and this much marketing ability. I mean, you have so many superstars on both sides as Volpe swings that one into the outfield, and it's caught by Edman. But we've seen so much star power in this one, and yet it's been the Dodgers on top. So we will go to another break.
And we're back. Clay Holmes stays out there on the mound, and Rojas is the batter. See if Rojas can add a little bit of insurance for the Dodgers here. As the count goes to 0-2, Rojas swings over that one.
Yeah, Rojas so far in this one, 0 for 2. Hasn't gotten much going, unlike the rest of this Dodger team. Holmes spikes that one, but very dominant pitching as of late for both sides. See if that continues.
Absolutely. We'll see if Rojas can get something started here. As the count's 1-1, 1-2, excuse me. Holmes deals. Rojas fouls that one away.
We'll look ahead to the series. We'll head back to New York. We'll go to New York for the first time in this series for games 3 and 4. Stay there for 5 if needed. And then we will come back to Dodger Stadiums for games 6 and 7 as
Holmes
well.
spikes that one. Count goes even to 2-2. Rojas looking to battle here. Add a couple pitches onto Holmes. Try and get him out of the game quick.
Dodgers have added a 34 for the pitcher that was on their team many years ago who just recently passed away.
Fernando Valenzuela. That was his name.
So our thoughts and prayers go out to the families that are associated with him. But this Yankee team looking to put a staple into this game to try and take down the Dodgers. Obviously, they have the most World Series in MLB history, 24. Dodgers with 7, so still a respectable number, but over a third of what the Yankees have.
As Rojas swings over an inside pitch and strikes out for the first out of the bottom of the 7th. And we'll go to Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 on the night with a strikeout, fly out and a ground out. See if he can step it up here and be the superstar that the Dodgers know he is.
You know, it's kind of insane that this Dodgers team can have one of the premier hitters in Shohei Ohtani on their roster, have him go 0 for 3 and still have 3 home runs and be up in this game 4-1 in the bottom of the 7th. I mean, normally with teams in the MLB, when your star player doesn't perform, your team loses. But it seems like if a star player, even 2 for the Dodgers, doesn't perform, they can still come away with the victory.
Absolutely. It's especially impressive knowing that Ohtani hasn't even been able to pitch for the last year and a half almost. And for him to still be doing what he's doing, it's unbelievable. We haven't really seen a pitcher or a player do this in a long time.
Despite his $700 million contract in the offseason, he's some might consider him underpaid. With the amount of talent that he's brought to this Dodger lineup, with the 50-50 and the potential of him actually coming back and being able to pitch. If he pitches, it's definitely going to somehow be one of the better contracts in the MLB. Like, you almost have to give him infinite money in order to have him be respectfully paid.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, just in the postseason alone, he's proven to be, I mean, you could say a bigger asset than Aaron Judge just for playoffs, as he draws a walk here for the Dodgers' first base runner since Teoscar Hernandez in the 5th inning.
With the single, so this Dodger team is settled in this game really well. Obviously, they had the 4-hit 3rd inning with 2 home runs, which gave them this big lead that they have. But if they can continue to play as they have been playing, I don't see any chance for the Yankees.
Yeah, I agree. Holmes deals to Mookie Betts. And there's strike 1.
Betts on the night so far, 2 singles in his 3 at-bats. Flew out in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yes, he did, as Holmes tries to pick off Shohei. Shohei gets back there.
That one looked a little bit closer than one might expect, especially with Shohei at first.
Yeah.
Rizzo almost was able to get the tag down. You can see a little bit of a smirk on his face, is most times present for Anthony Rizzo. A very happy guy throughout the lineup.
Yeah.
Definitely a morale guy for this team. Not the best hitter, but brings a lot of happiness to the squad.
Yeah. As Mookie Betts fouls that one off, it's 0-2. Mookie trying to, again, add a little bit of insurance, even though the Dodgers are already up 4-1.
You still can't take your foot off the gas if you're the Dodgers. You still have to keep going, keep swinging the bat. Got to drive the ball into the outfield a couple more times to try and pad this lead.
Agreed, as Betts swings over that one for his first strikeout of the game. Now there's 2 outs. Teoscar Hernandez coming up to the plate. Shea is going to be leading off of first.
Surprised to see him not steal yet. Normally he's gone in the first couple pitches after he gets on base.
Yeah.
Obviously with the 50-50 season, over 50 homers, over 50 stolen bases, as there he goes.
And they got him.
So on cue, Ohtani with the stolen base.
Yeah, that was throw right on the money. And Shohei looks to be down in a lot of pain.
Grabbing what looks to be his left shoulder, maybe closer to his forearm.
Yeah.
As he is writhing in pain out there.
Dave Roberts coming out
second.
onto the field. It's a huge loss for the Dodgers if he's really hurt.
A really scary sight to see. That was the 3rd out of the inning.
It looked a bit awkward on the slide as he kind of rolled over. He's on one knee right now. Looks like he's going to be able to walk off under his own power, but he can't even really hold his arm.
Take a look at the play again. He goes in for the slide, and his left arm just crumbles under his own weight. He landed right on top of it. He called time, despite the umpire calling him out. Clearly was out. But Ohtani looking a little shaken up after that slide attempt to end the bottom of the 7th inning. As we will head to a break, we'll keep you updated on the status of Ohtani throughout the rest of this game.
The Dodgers with a new pitcher out on the mound, and Michael Kopech. His first pitch to Austin Wells is going to be a ball. He kicks and deals, and way up there for ball 2. Kopech this postseason has pitched 6 innings, given up 3 hits, 1 run, 5 walks, and struck out 7. It's been all right. Kicks and deals for strike 1, going into a 2-1 count.
Still only 1 hit allowed by this Dodger pitching staff, so Kopech coming into the game with a little bit of security, a little bit of insurance so far, but he'll definitely want to replicate what his predecessors have done before him in this one.
Austin Wells coming into this offseason batting 100. He's been fantastic in the regular season after Jose Trevino got hurt. He hasn't quite been producing in the postseason, but I mean, it only takes one swing of the bat to make a difference in the game.
And a difference the Yankees will most certainly appreciate if it comes through. Obviously, I wouldn't really necessarily call it a break for them, but Ohtani going down in the end of that last inning will definitely allow a little bit of relief on the Yankees pitching staff, knowing that they won't have to face him at all, assuming that he stays out of this one.
Absolutely. As the count goes full, see if Kopech can settle down and get the out here.
We were looking into it a little bit further in the break. He slid with his feet forward, landed on his left arm, which is the opposite side from which he pitches from. So we're talking about how if he injured his pitching arm, that probably would have been the end of his pitching career, aggravating an injury like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still never great, especially in the World Series. You don't want to see your star player go down. Count remains full. Let's see what Kopech can do here. And he strikes him out with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball right over the middle of the plate.
Yeah, just powered that fastball right into the strike zone. Caught Wells by surprise. We'll take another look at that injury for Ohtani. His wrist looked like it got rolled over as he was sliding. He landed on his left leg and then his left arm, which took a lot of the force from that slide. So as that pitch to Verdugo is swung on with the first pitch, and he'll be out. So 2 outs now thanks to Muncy at third, but that injury to Ohtani is definitely still on the mind of the Dodgers. As we'll see Trennan warming up in the bullpen.
Looking to be the Dodgers closer, shut it down for the night. Kopech deals. Torres watches a 101 mile an hour fastball right over the middle of the plate for the first strike here.
Torres so far in this game 0 for 2 with a walk in the first, which saw him get to second. So hopefully for him that he'll be able to do a little bit more than what he's done so far. So the Yankees really need it. They're getting down to the wire. They need pretty much every single player to step it up, as if they don't, it'll probably be each of these players' last at-bats.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 2-1 count, and Kopech deals. Torres pops it up right on the infield, and Freeman's there to make the play. As we will go into the bottom of the 8th. Time for a break. And we're back as Mark Leiter Jr. takes the mound to try and keep the Dodgers at bay. His first pitch is in there for a strike at 93 miles an hour. Leiter hasn't appeared very much in the postseason, but he's been in for two and a third innings, giving up 1 run. Did an all right job in the regular season, pitching 60 games, 4.5 ERA.
Yeah, he was with my Chicago Cubs for a little bit at the beginning of the season. Was traded to the Yankees in the middle of the season, so it'd be nice to see a former Chicago Cub lift a World Series trophy, as he would not be the only one, with Anthony Rizzo also on the lineup and in the roster.
All right, a 1-2 count to Teoscar Hernandez here. Teoscar 2 for 3 on the night with that single and the huge 2-run homer. Hernandez had his at-bat interrupted at the last inning with Shohei being picked off as Hernandez lines the ball into straightaway center. Judge will make the play for the first out of the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leiter starting it off right, 4-pitch at bat against Teoscar, getting the out there, so bring a little bit of momentum as much as he possibly can, as he's about to face Freddie Freeman, who has been absolutely dominant so far in this World Series.
Freeman swings over the first pitch, starting out at 0-1. Leiter 5 pitches in, already looking pretty dominant. We'll see how long he can go.
1 for 3 so far, and this one is Freeman. Had the 1-run home run as he grounds that one to second. So he'll ground out with his 4th at-bat in the game, but the 2 home runs that he's provided for the Dodgers in this series is definitely not going to go to waste.
Absolutely, as Tommy Edman comes up to bat. He's 2 for 3 on the night with a solo homer and a double. See what he can do. Leiter kicks and deals. Gross curveball down to the bottom of the zone. Edman swings over it for strike 1.
It's probably one of the nastier pitches we've seen out of both sides in this game. Started about over the strike zone and ended up almost in the dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, and his second pitch is in for a strike. Splitter over the plate. Edman in 0-2 hole. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Leiter looking to go to the top of the 9th. As Edman grounds out right to Leiter. And we are going to the top of the 9th. Let's see if the Dodgers can hold on and win this. Send it to 2-0. And we're back as Trinan deals. Juan Soto's up. First pitch was in there for a ball.
In the postseason so far, Trinan has 3 for 3 with his saves in 9 1/3 innings, 1.93 ERA, 13 strikeouts.
Looks like Trinan's pitching around Soto a little bit here. Well, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't after seeing that huge home run he had in the 3rd inning.
Chris Taylor coming in for Teoscar Hernandez in left field as they'll make a defensive switch to try and hold on to this 4-1 lead. We got a little bit of information on the Ohtani injury. He popped his shoulder out of the socket. So out of everything that it could have possibly been, I feel like Dodger fans are probably going to be wiping their brows thinking, oh, my God, got a little bit lucky with that because that's an injury that doesn't take too long to recover from. So
yeah, just pop it right back in. Hopefully you can play next game, game 3.
Should be a 2-0 series lead, barring any insane circumstances.
Absolutely. Juan Soto now in a 2-2 count. Fell back into that hole. Trinan deals. Almost hits Soto. Count goes full. Soto has been on a magical run so far this postseason. He's been unbelievable in almost everything that the Yankees really wanted out of him. Today's, he got a piece of one. Hits off the top of the right field wall, and that'll be in for a single.
Soto doing everything he can for this Yankee squad, making up both of the hits in this one, which is tied for the fewest amount of hits in a World Series game by the Yankees. So had Soto not gone up and almost driven another one out of the park, the Yankees would have been looking at some unfortunate history on their side.
Absolutely. As Aaron Judge comes up to the plate, he's still 0 for 3 on the night, still batting 154. Not a good look for the Yankees power hitter after nearly tying his own record for home runs in the regular season with 58. Judge starts the bat off at 0-2. Not looking good for the big guy.
This is once again another huge at-bat for the Yankees, also coming along with Aaron Judge. I think that if he does something huge here, he can definitely silence the haters like myself who are saying that he is not a clutch hitter.
Yeah. I mean, it's a huge spot for the big guy here as he takes the 0-2 pitch. That ball gets by Will Smith behind the plate. Soto goes to second. It's getting a little bit interesting here in the 9th inning.
First runner advancing on a wild pitch here tonight, coming with no outs in the top of the 9th.
Judge in the ALDS and ALCS is a combined 5 for 31. Here in the World Series is 1 for 8. So not looking good for him. As he swings over, and there's the first out of the 9th inning.
3rd strikeout of the game. 0 for 4 on this one. So Judge not performing up to his capabilities once again.
Stanton now stepping up to the plate. See if he can make a difference here. Trinan starting off with the ball down. Stanton also 0 for 3 on the night. He's got a ground out and 2 pop-outs. His whole team's really got to improve here as he takes another ball. Stanton in a hitter's count here. He'll wait for Trinan. The pitch. Stanton grounds it off of Muncy. Soto being waved home. Soto's going to score. Stanton into second base. We've got ourselves a ball game here in the 9th.
Yankees looking to make a top of the ninth push. Only down 2 now.
Excuse me, Stanton's staying at 1.
That one took a nasty hop off of third base, popped high into the air, landing in the middle of the outfield. So nothing Muncy can really do about that one. Just a great piece of hitting from Stanton. And it'll be a single for him, his first hit of the ball game, and the first hit for the Yankees, not by a player named Juan Soto.
Let's give me a quick mound visit here, as Trinan seems to be struggling a little bit.
The only Dodgers pitcher we've really seen as a human. Everyone else seeing mostly like a machine, just getting every single pitcher or every single batter that they faced out for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Yankees still being 3-hit. The team average of 107 here in Game 2 of the World Series. Jazz Chisholm's going to take a close pitch in there for a ball. Chisholm also over 3 along with previous 2 players before that hit. Not doing too great this postseason, batting 167. As he'll take this next pitch, swing right over it. Counts 1-1.
A lot of nervous energy inside of Dodger Stadium, hoping that their team can hang on and come away with a victory.
Yeah. Chisholm swings over almost the identical pitch. Count goes to 1-2. Trinan putting a nasty spin on his slider right here. Excuse me, his sweeper. As Chisholm uses his first timeout. Only timeout.
"16 pitches in for Trinan. 2 hits allowed."
Chisholm fouls it away.
Hardliner foul to the left side. The Yankees are looking to come back into this one.
The pitch goes 2-2. Chisholm putting up a great fight here in the top of the 9th inning. Trinan still struggling a little bit. Seems very nervous. The pitch. And Chisholm barely gets a piece of it. He fouls it off. The count remains at 2-2.
Good at bat here for Chisholm. Getting some momentum for the Yankees as they look to draw back into this one. Only down 2. Trinan awaiting.
Chisholm takes another one for a ball. It's a full count here as the game's getting really close.
Seemed as if the Yankees were down and out in this one, but a late push from some of their superstars. See if it makes a difference.
Chisholm lines the ball into right field. Betts getting the ball in quickly enough so that Stanton remains at second. It's going to be runners on first and second with 1 out as Anthony Rizzo comes up to the plate.
An absolutely huge piece of hitting from Jazz Chisholm. Probably one of the biggest at-bats of his career, and he absolutely capitalized on it, just singling it right in front of Mookie Betts, getting a single and advancing Stanton to second base, where it'll be Anthony Rizzo with an opportunity to give the Yankees their first hit, their first lead of the ballgame. Finally, with runners in scoring position, the first time that we've seen that from the Yankees all day. Juan Soto earlier was on second briefly before being driven home. We've seen 3 hits in the last 4 at-bats for the Yankees, so finally putting together a decent stretch of hitting. Now with runners on second and first.
An interesting choice by manager Dave Roberts to leave Trinan in here as he throws a first pitch ball to Anthony Rizzo.
He's been pretty conservative with the amount of pitchers that they have used, only using up 4 up until this point. So with a little bit of patience comes a little bit of leeway. So he's looking to do a little bit more of that here, leaving his relief pitcher in.
Yeah, and he evens the count up here at 1-1. Trinan at 23 pitches now, looking to sit Rizzo down and get a little bit more confidence here in the 9th inning. Rizzo swinging over that one. It's 1-2.
Big swing there from Anthony. Got to look back to his quotes from the World Series back in 2016, calling himself a glass jar of emotions. So I bet that jar is currently being rumbled right now inside the head of Anthony Rizzo.
Absolutely. One of the biggest spots of his career. Looking to possibly even up this series if he can get a hold of the ball. There's another ball. Counts evened up at 2-2.
It always seems like wherever Anthony Rizzo is playing, he always seems like he ends up in the most important situations for his team. Had a couple of huge hits in Game 7 of the 2016 World Series, and now he's here in New York with a 1-0 lead, or 1-0 deficit in the series, down by 2 runs.
Yeah, as he fouls off another ball.
Once again, take a look at the beautiful view of Dodger Stadium. One of the most famous stadiums in all of the major leagues.
The 2-2. Trinan. And he hits Rizzo to load the bases. Not a good position for the Dodgers here.
That'll be his 3rd walk of the game. So Rizzo getting on base for the 3rd time. That one probably not his most favorite on base, but I don't think that he'll be complaining, as his team will now have bases loaded with Anthony Volpe up at the bat. As Coach Aaron Boone will take out Rizzo at first base.
See what Dave Roberts is going to do with Trinan. He's going to leave him in here.
Bases loaded, 1 out, down 2. Dodgers are leading.
Huge spot here for the vet. Been playing with the Dodgers since 2019. Looking for his 2nd World Series as he gets Volpe to chase on that 0-1 pitch. Volpe trying to catch his breath a little bit here.
Yeah, for Volpe, this is only his 2nd year in the majors, his first run through in the postseason. So no bigger spot for the kid.
Absolutely. As there's another ball. It's 1-1. Possibly one of the biggest turning points of this World Series, as the Dodgers could either take a 2-0 lead or it could very easily fall at 1-1. Volpe takes upstairs for a ball.
It's a wonderful take by Anthony Volpe. Got a couple of the fans jumping in the background, as that one just ended just a little bit over the strike zone. Great call by the umpire, too.
Trinan deals. Volpe fouls it off. Count evens up at 2-2.
He just got a good enough piece of that to foul it away. Everybody holding their breaths here in Los Angeles.
The pitch. Volpe barely got a piece of it to stay alive. Great job getting his bat on that.
Just trying to take a hack at every single swing that he can. Every single ball that even sniffs the strike zone. Does not want to go down looking and give the Dodgers any bit of momentum.
Pitch again. And Volpe swings over it for the second out of the inning.
Lighter.
Huge pitch.
Trennan with an absolutely huge strikeout. Sending down one of the youngest hitters for the Yankees. As Wells will come up 0 for 3 on the day in probably the biggest spot of his career.
Wells, the rookie, standing in for the injured Jose Trevino as Treinen's going to be taken out of this game. Going to a break. Welcome back as Alex Vesia takes the mound, taking over for Treinen with bases loaded, looking to save this game from heading into mayhem. Dodgers trying to take a 2-0 lead in the series.
Vesia so far in the postseason in 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 6 strikeouts, 0 ERA.
Vesia, the kick in the deal. Austin Wells, deep into center field. That's going to be caught. The Dodgers are going to take a 2-0 lead in this series. Tommy Edwin with a great play.
Vesia coming in for one singular pitch, and that's all he needed, as the Dodgers will take a 2-0 series lead, winning both games at home off of the strong pitching performance from their pitching staff, along with a bunch of home runs coming earlier in the game. Overall, a pretty dominant outing, I'd say, Declan.
Absolutely. Got a little shaky there in the 9th inning, but overall, the Dodgers really held their own. That was unbelievable pitching, unbelievable hitting, very timely. Teoscar Hernandez with a couple huge moments in this game. Overall, I mean, unbelievable. That was a huge turning point in the series. As they're staying on the screen right now, the last 2 World Series meetings between the Yankees and the Dodgers, the team that went up 2-0 lost the series. So that was a very big moment in the series. Austin Wells just got a little bit under it. Really got close to a grand slam there. Could have really changed the series, but Dodgers held on, and it's looking good. All right. Well, have a good night, and thanks for listening.